Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Rafinha finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, his blistering pace, Peter, means that he'll always be a threat, and he'll be looking to make use of it at every opportunity. His unpredictability is also a major asset. Defenders never quite know whether he's heading for the byline or a quick change, and you see him cut inside.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Batistuta puts his foot on the gas. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's really well manoeuvred. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Rosicky stood his ground strongly. It's Rosicky! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that would have been some goal.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Rijkaard. Oh, what has happened here? Van Basten! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And Milan have the lead! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Milan have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's...
A header! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Brzezinski. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Dani Olmo. Oh, good spread. And he's managed to get free. Howson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or...
Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Nicely spread. Pass somewhat off target. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convinced.
Rafinha! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Oakland Roots really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Dani Olmo. And it's Zanetti. And he was alert to it. Brzezinski.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Zanetti. Aimed beyond the defence. Floated through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Robertson. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for options for movement. Well-timed, excellent interception. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's not an especially good pass, that. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Batistuta. Great vision. Up towards the front line. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Brzezinski. And that has been slung wide. He is through here. And he shoots! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22, Rosicki. Lascia il campo per
And that's the second half started.
Hazard.
Rafinha, he's got away. Rafinha, cross from Rafinha. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Over to the left. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Batistuta going about things with real menace. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. And Mateus. And a chance! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And he welcomes it in. And he's running, shot a goal! That's a shade optimistic. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Hazard. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Can he get on the end of this? Batistuta gets flagged offside. And it's Xavi Alonso. Neymar just eases him off the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely aimed pass. Into the channel. Rafinha puts a cross in. Hazard. Neymar threads one in. That has not gone well. Neymar. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Hazard. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He gets big! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Van Basten. And this is Batistuta. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a very decent... Tries a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
And that was nowhere near his best. It's a searching pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That has ended up in no man's land. And now they can clear their lines. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Xavi Alonso. And this is Van Basten.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mateus is wide and looking to get onto this. Mateus cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Brilliantly cut out.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Can he get onto this?
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, that's nice. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
And this is the big chance. They're taking a moment to consider their options.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
He has found the way through. Out of play for a goal kick.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's claimed by the keeper. So that's it. It is all over. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders.
Big chance! It's a loose ball. Rafinha, nicely shaped ball. Stojkovic. Now it's Villa. That's been slipped through. He's found a way through. David Villa! That's going to go a long way. David Villa with a beautifully timed run. Now that looks a decent ball. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism.
Shapes to shoot! Dani Olmo. Mateus. Rafinha is in a really good position out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Just a whisker away. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Van Dijk. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Looking for the run. He's having a shot! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Bayer Leverkusen have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Oakland Roots are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, can he get onto this? Cafu. It's a promising position. Cafu has it out wide and in space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bayer Leverkusen have got it back and they'll have another go. That's a nicely weighted pass. David Villa! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bayer Leverkusen with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Cafu. And the shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
And it's Olmo. Danny Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's nice. Great ball, and he's in here. Rudiger. So, what can they make of this? It's a searching pass. Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Can he get it through? Look at the space here. Chance, surely! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Chance for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Stojkovic. Stojkovic powering forward here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Looking for options for movement. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He has found a way through. Cross from Rafinha. And that should get the job done. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. No, again there's no way through. Aims beyond the defence. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Bayer Leverkusen really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Danny Olmo. It's a pretty loose pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Stojkovic. And a chance! He's got a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Short changes him with that pass. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Match was 29,514.
Stojkovic, good purposeful running this.
Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
After 62 minutes is
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
coming on to replace him.
Bayer
is
Leverkusen blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
The cross comes in. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Shot a goal!
Outstanding save to keep that out.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Searching pass he's played there. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Platin.
And he shoots! That's another chance! Sticks it away! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Bayer Leverkusen are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now, can they get him away? No, it's come to nothing. Quality ball. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. But that has not gone well. And it's Stojkovic. Now, he's got space here. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Rafinha. Number 18.
Platini.
Coming on the
Platini
field.
will not
Number
want to lose out
27,
here, not against this opponent.
Chance! Number 24.
Without the best in the keeper.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
So, third corner of the game. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. And here's the chance to counter. That's good vision. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This looks promising. Oh, perfectly measured that. Closing in on goal. Zanetti. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That ball looks a good one. He's in a great position here.
Tries a shot! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's become a case of men against boys. Stojkovic.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Chips it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim. Pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played. He's got full. They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now the ball in. Oh, that's an excellent interception. He's found a way past. Great ball if he can get there. And the ball is out of play. Hakimi. Oh, this looks sharp. Serginho is onto it in a flash. No, that's been intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Punched away. Flings it. Up he goes! Danger averted for now. And it's Rice. Pass somewhat off target. Rafinha was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Delivers the ball.
Oakland Roots really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Vinicius Junior. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Kerkez tries to play it through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So a Barcelona free kick. And this, an opportunity to pull level. Lovely, now then. Hangs one in. Oh, what a climb! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's on his way! Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Dani Olmo. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Rafinha. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Serginho. Spread out to the left. Well timed, excellent interception. Rijkaard. Dani Olmo. And Mateus. Now he's got space here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And they've got rid. And that's been won straight back. He's a sharp little ball here. Rafinha has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Rafinha!
They've got to be quick to recover this. Kekej getting this one clear. Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Elects to cross.
Teresic!
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Rafinha threads one in. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Throw in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Rudiger can get it clear. Teresic. Rice. And the pass is intercepted. Hakimi. Rodri. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Zanetti hurtling down that right flank. Plays it across. Has a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And here's the chance to counter. That has not gone well. Rafinha. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, he shapes to shoot!
Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hakimi. Rice. That's an imaginative pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now the cross. Still just a single goal between the sides. And it's Olmo.
The attendance for this match was
Zanetti looking to provide the solidity his team so need. And here's Zanetti. It's a promising position, and it's bullish header! No, not the best of headers.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Doué to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Serginho gets it. Terrific header! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Hakimi. And he's gone searching crossfield. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played into space out wide. Kerkesh. Ball driven towards the far post. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. That's a delicate pass. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Chips it through. Batistuta. That's going to go a long way.
Substitution on the field, number 6, Dani Olmo. Number 7, Rafinha. Coming on the field, number 21, Mbappe. Number 27, Serginho.
Perisic delivers. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Great challenge, time to perfection.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Perisic going full steam down the flank. And he's had it nicked away. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. A probing pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Serginho. And there's green grass ahead of him. And a shot! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Rijkaard. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. It's a throw-in.
Substitution.
So that's it, it is all over. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Please join me in wishing
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Oakland Roots desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas.